In 2015, acne was estimated to affect 9.4% of the global population. This made acne the 8th most prevalent disease worldwide. Now let that sink in. Research has also shown that 50% of women in their 20s experience acne, 33% of women in their 30s, and 25% of women all battle with acne. Now, why did I share all these statistics? It's just to let you know that when you find 2 or 3 people, or wherever you just find a group of people gathering, you will surely find someone that is suffering from acne. Acne, again, is not your fault. You don't have acne because you used a wrong product or you applied something bad on your skin, in quotes, or you used a dirty bedsheet, or you shared makeup brush with someone, or just one of those other things, right? Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther, and in today's video I'll be sharing my tips on how I've been able to manage acne for the past 10 to 15 years of dealing with this disease. Let's get straight into it. But before I go on, I would like to let you know that the purpose of this video is not to bring about any other confusing skincare rules or tips, but rather to inspire and motivate you so that you're able to create life-changing habits and make informed decisions about your skin. Because the goal here is to have a healthy, glowing, and thriving skin. And that is possible. Good. Before I go ahead and share with you how I've been able to transform my skin over the past 10 to 15 years, it's important that we first of all take a look back and discover or define what acne is. Now, scientifically, what is acne? Acne is a chronic inflammatory disorder of the pilosebaceous gland. Now, let's pick the word chronic. What does chronic here mean? Chronic here means long-standing, persistently reoccurring without a cure. So that means there is no cure for acne. Pilosebaceous gland is the center for oil production in the skin. This means that acne is tied to oil production. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, it's important to also note that there is no treatment or one-off cream that will take off the acne, right? So please guys, don't fall for that anymore. Moving on, when it has to do with a skin condition, it's also important to note that then we have the causative factor and the aggravative factors. Now, the causative factor are the pathogens that lead to the formation of that condition. Yes, while the aggravative factor here are the triggers, the factors that can trigger that condition. This means that without the causative factor, there is no aggravative factor, right? So let's get that first. Now, what is the main cause of acne? The main root, the root cause of acne is the androgen hormone. Without the androgen hormone, there will be no acne, right? Now that we know that the androgen hormone is responsible for the formation of acne, how then is an acne formed, or an inflammatory response that we get to see on our skin? Now, this androgen hormone sends signals to the receptors in the sebaceous gland to produce excessive sebum. Now, once this excessive sebum is produced, this excessive sebum now feeds on the Cutibacterium acne that already lives on the skin. Now, where there is an issue is that this bacteria is multiplying within our pores, and that now leads to the inflammatory response or acne pustules that we see on our skin. Now you know the root cause of acne. It is not your fault. It is not anybody's fault. It's not because you did something wrong, right? Know this and know peace. Okay, let's move on. Now, how have I been able to take my skin from this to this in the past couple of years? Number one, I discovered my own aggravative factors, right? I discovered them and I handled them one at a time. The first thing I knew that triggered my acne was sugar, milk, granite. Other things were milk, granite, and then stress too. Actually, the most common triggers of aggravative factors of acne is diet, stress, and hygiene. I would also at this point advise you, right, know which one is your own aggravative factor and deal with them one step at a time. Good. I was able to do that for myself. I used to have a sweet tooth, drink a lot of Fanta, soda, lots and lots of sugary things and all of that, but I was able to take them off my routine, and I saw a drastic change in that. So find out your own aggravative factors and deal and cut them off your routine gradually, and you'll begin to see amazing changes in your skin. right? The next thing I was also able to work on, I started also including more healthy foods into my routine. Still based on these aggravating factors, I included healthy fats and veggies into my diet. I was not one to eat a lot of food. I was just like more like a junk eater, but I discovered over time, over years, that all of those things are not healthy for me, right? I switched up my diet to eating more healthy foods, added a lot of colors to my diet, and then I also watched my skin turn around and my life also turn around, if you per se. Right. The next thing is also teas. I personally love to drink a lot of herbal teas. I am a sucker for green teas. Matcha is my current favorite. Well, my favorite for a while, because matcha is the king of green teas. And then recently I started taking spearmint teas. I am one to drink a lot of green teas, herbal teas, and it also does well for my skin and my body in general. Right. Go ahead, do your research and find out which one works for you, and go ahead and start indulging in them if you like, right? And the next, stress is one major factor that triggers acne, and I too triggers and breakout. I discovered that whenever I'm stressed, I see that I try as much as I can not to stress myself, but of course there'll still be stress there. You go ahead and do what works for you and just find out the factors and work on it. Second thing I did is changing my mindset. It's one thing to know and to have acne and deal with all the emotions here, because one minute your skin is popping, glowing nice, and the next minute you have breakouts everywhere and you don't even know what's the cause, right? I changed my mindset and I stopped. Even the days that I have breakout, I still felt good about myself, and it took me some time to get to that place, because I know that my acne doesn't define me and your acne shouldn't define you, baby girl, right? I did that for myself because of course Jesus says, as he is, so am I in this world. If he doesn't have acne, I will not have acne. Yes, I said that. All right. And remember, you are what you believe. If you keep on believing wrong or evil or bad about, or keep sad about, oh, when will this acne go, oh God, oh God, keep on feeling bad about it, it will keep on making you feel bad. You have to get out of your head and feel good about your skin, whether you are seeing the result or not, right? That worked for me. The third thing here, what is less is more. Guys, it's very possible to have all the actives in your skincare routine. I used to do that before, right? Have a lot of actives in my routine that can kill the acne and fight the acne and fight. But when I tailored down my routine and actually leveled up my skincare routine by taking down more things and including some things, I discovered that my skincare routine, my skin got better. And the first thing I did, which was in 2020, I introduced an exfoliating cleanser into my routine that had an AHA or a BHA. I started with BHA at that time, and I saw that my skincare routine changed and my skin even changed. It leveled up my skin and it helped my products to work better, and I just felt more good about my skin when I introduced that. Before, I used to use a general cleanser and I used to use leave-on actives on my skin, but when I switched it around and started using an AHA BHA cleanser 3 or 4 times a week back then, and then I saw that my skin leveled up. Now the key here is to listen to your skin when you get to if you're introducing it for the first time, but if you're already used to it, thumbs up and now keep at it, right? But the key here is to listen to your skin and find out what is working at that time, right? Another thing is to actually stay consistent. There was a period I used a particular routine for more than a year, right? I used that same routine for a year and I saw amazing improvement in my skin. The thing is, you want to jump on don't follow trends when it comes to dealing with acne, right? Acne is in grades. We have grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and grade 4 acne. Now for grade 1 and grade 2, we just have like the beginning phase of acne. That cleanser that I talked about, an exfoliating cleanser with AHA, BHA, is what you need at that time. 3 times a week, a good moisturizer and a sunscreen will take your skincare to another level, right? Because at that phase, you just need to gently exfoliate your skin. Then for grade 3 and grade 4 acne, you can now go ahead and start using benzoyl peroxide, azelaic acid, or some other active like retinol, tretinoin. But at this point, I would also sit back and encourage you to see a professional before you go ahead and jump on. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you that I did all of these things without seeking professional help. I did all of these things on my own without seeking professional help. That brings me to my last point, which is seek professional help, right? In 2021, I got enrolled in a beauty school and I became a certified esthetician. I got introduced into the world of chemical pills, right? I had a few chemical pills by the end of that 2021, and then I have done quite a number of pills from that point till now. If you're looking to also level up your skin, I will encourage you that you seek professional help if that's looking like something that you would want to do. But I'm not saying you can have a clear skin without chemical peels. I'm just saying it's possible to look at that side and see the possibilities that would bring to you and your skin. This series is a raw, unfiltered series where we're telling you everything actually you really need to know to be able to level up your skin and have a glowing, healthy, and thriving skin, whether you're dealing with acne or not. In summary, what have we talked about today? Number one, know your aggravating factors and kick them out of your skincare routine or your diet one step at a time. Number two, incorporate healthy teas into your routine. Eat healthy foods, guys. Eat greens, eat lots of veggies. Just eat healthy foods that are alive. Cut down on processed foods rather. This is not the best for your health in general, right? Number three, less is more, right? Less is more. Don't go about following all the trends on social media, right? Yes, rather than following social media trends, it's better that you build a consistent routine that consists of a gentle exfoliating cleanser, a good moisturizer, and of course your sunscreen. Also, seek professional help and get a facial treatment at least once a month, because this would help to clear off any buildup of dead skin cells. Now, drink lots of water because you're what you drink, and eat also, okay? Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching up until now, and if you have any questions for me, please go ahead and drop them in the comment section. If you've not liked this video, like this video, subscribe and share. Also, if you have tips too on managing or dealing with acne, you can also feel free to share. We would learn from our experiences together. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye.